Hey everyone, it's the narrator here. Now I want you guys to know my channel is dedicated towards giving you all clear and concise information regarding events trending in the gaming world right now. No 15 to 20 minute ramblings giving hot takes that could be done in 5 minutes. So please consider subscribing and liking the video if this is something you're interested in. Cheers. In the crazy amount of allegations that arose last week in the Smash community, prominent esports Smash caster DJ Nintendo came under fire with an accusation that he tried to groom a 16 to 17-year-old girl named Ali from 2016 to 2017 when he was 31 years old. To add on to this, there is also another woman named Holly who came out and claimed that he pressured her into sex in a tweet longer that I'll also address. For those of you who are unaware of who DJ Nintendo is, he's mostly known as being the voice of the East Coast Smash scene and seen as many as a great coach and mentor. He is by and large a very big commentator in the Smash scene. Now, I'd also just like to preface this video by saying that from my understanding, the age of consent in New York is 17 years old and the laws against grooming minors don't apply to people who are 16 to 17. To be upfront with you, I don't agree with DJ Nintendo's actions, and I personally think it's a bit creepy that he would talk about these things with a 16-year-old being 32, but I think it's important for you to be aware of these facts. So on July 3rd, a person by the name of Ali came out on Twitter with a tweet longer with allegations that DJ Nintendo attempted to groom and sexually exploit her in between the years of 2016 and 2017. To start, she explains how they originally met through Smash 4 Online. She had impressed him during online teams, and soon after they shared Discord information through the Smash Wii U tags. They only maintained conversation through Discord initially, but she paints the picture that he was very sexual towards her, claiming that he would say her accent is pleasing to him and trying to speak seductively in a voice asking if she liked his New York accent. She also states that he would commentate her gameplay in a very sexual manner, going as far to say that she can't stress this fact enough. Soon after, he then took the conversations with her to Facebook and then Snapchat. She says that he kept engaging the grooming behavior through Snapchat in a worse manner and explicitly tried multiple times to coerce her to fly out to huge Smash tournaments as his date with the intention of hiding her age from everyone. Ali then goes on to say that he would suggest they go to tournament after parties together to hang out, have fun, let loose with each other, and drink and dance, despite knowing she was underage. Ali then goes on to say she teased about how people would be jealous of her getting to team with him at tournaments, to which he stated that they would be jealous of him because he would have a cutie around his arm. To address the Snapchat behavior, she states that he would send pictures of his body and partial boxer shots showing off his body and muscles, asking, "Do you like what you see?" and then ask for pictures of her body in return, "Because I showed you mine, why can't I see a little of yours?" and continued to message her back to back multiple times, even when she wouldn't reply to said photos. It seems as though things got progressively worse though, as he would constantly try to peer pressure her into sending nudes or sext her back, and even go as far to mention that he would pay for nude pictures and videos. Ali insinuates that he was trying to make her feel like she would benefit the most out of this situation, with Nintendo saying things like, "When's the next time you'll be able to say this happened with someone like me?" She then ends the tweet longer saying that she ignored his inappropriate behavior at the time because she was starstruck that someone as big as DJ Nintendo was even talking to her, and the fact that she felt there was mutual respect between one another due to his mentoring on her gameplay. She also goes on to say that she deleted the old Snapchat, Discord, and Instagram accounts which she talked to him with, trying to erase those times with him from her thoughts as they made her feel disgusted with herself. However, she shares the worst message she has on record with him. "Thanks for the compliments, you're super cute and I want to meet you too. I'm in bed alone and wish you were here to snuggle with me, although it can lead to more things if you're down." To make matters worse, on July 4th, a person by the name of Holly also came out with her own experiences with DJ Nintendo in a tweet longer post. From my understanding, Holly seemed to be of age at the time of this occurring, but she goes on to say in the post that DJ Nintendo had befriended her over Twitter. Holly says that she wanted to go to a tournament in Washington DC, and since DJ lived in New York, he offered to have her stay at his place, which she accepted after consulting a friend. She also states that she was in a relationship at the time and she wanted to sleep on the couch in his room, but he convinced her to sleep on the bed because it was more comfortable. She then goes on to say that she stayed on one side of the bed, but eventually he came over to cuddle her and then things got physical, even after she stated that she had a boyfriend. She ends her tweet longer post by saying that it wasn't assault by any means, it's just one of those situations where she felt pressured by him. On the same day, DJ Nintendo came out on Twitter and said that he was working on a detailed statement and that it might take a while since there's many things to address. On July 10th, he then released this response to the recent events. In it, he essentially apologizes if he has ever offended anyone and would never knowingly engage in communication that was insensitive or offensive. He also says that he loves the Smash community and has a deep respect for the game and its members, with some fluff at the end. He also attaches the complete Facebook Messenger conversation between himself and Ali. Now, guys, my personal opinion on this is, quite frankly, I find it kind of disgusting that he would do something like that. At the end of the day, you know, no matter how you look at it, a 32-year-old chatting up a 16-year-old is kind of gross, and, you know, I don't think that's something that should happen. But at the end of the day, you know, it's a gray area in terms of legality, because, well, I mean, it possibly isn't. You know, the state of New York, as I stated earlier, you know, you only have to be 17 to consent, and grooming laws don't apply to people who are 16 to 17. So technically speaking, he hasn't broken any laws. And, you know, I think it's important to actually state those things, because at the end of the day, there's two people in this thing. It's not just one against the other. The other person deserves to put their side of the story out. And whether or not you agree with that, you know, that's just your opinion at the end of the day. So, you know, again, don't condone what he did, but, you know, at the same time, he hasn't broken any laws from my knowledge. And yeah, so what do you guys think down below?